Yeah. Spirit talker. Before your first cry, before your first breath, before your first step, God already knew you. Listen. Before I came earthside.
Before I came earthside, before I opened my eyes, God breathed life in the seed. Now the spirit survives inside the egg of my mother. That's where creation began. Not the day that I was born, but the day God made the plan. Everybody looking for God somewhere over the sky, asking preachers and prophets while the answer lives inside. Trying to walk another path, trying to live another truth, but the Father gave a journey only meant for you. Look back, understand it, every scar, every test, every mountain that you climbed, every burden on your chest. Ask yourself what you learned from the roads that you crossed. Every lesson got value, even pain got a cost. Listen to the inner child. God been speaking all the while. Closer than the air you breathe, closer than the things you see. Two fathers, one soul, one journey, one goal. The outer child walks the land. The inner child holds God's hand.
Yeah.
You got two fathers, that's the truth you know. One gave you a body, one gave you a soul. One father on earth saw your date of birth. One father in heaven gave your spirit birth. The outer child came when the doctor wrote your name. The inner child arrived when the holy breath came. Day to conception, day to creation. That's the beginning of divine communication. But the world gets loud, got distractions everywhere. Fear in the streets, pride in the air. Money got people thinking they found the key. Meanwhile, God keeps whispering, come back to me. Listen to the inner child. God been speaking all the while. Closer than the air you breathe, closer than the things you see. Two fathers, one soul, one journey, one goal. The outer child walks the land. The inner child holds God's hand. Sometimes that outer voice gets louder than truth, drowning out the wisdom God planted in your youth. The ego starts talking, the spirit gets dim till you can't tell the difference between yourself and him. That's why I tell my children, take a moment and pause before you make a decision, before you break the laws. Ask yourself a question, don't rush through the storm. What would Dad do before you transform? Not because my thoughts are the thoughts that they need, but because reflection plants a powerful seed. When they stop and think deeper than the surface view, they discover wisdom was already inside them too. And that's the conversation most people miss. You ask, you listen, you receive. That's wisdom. That's spirit. That's God. But when you ask your own spirit and patiently wait, the answer comes knocking at a heavenly gate. Not through fear, not through anger, not through division, but through love, understanding, and higher vision. The living word ain't just ink on the page. It's wisdom that grows as you spiritually age. Every positive thought raises spiritual light. Every act of forgiveness turns darkness to bright. But if you use God's spirit just to judge and condemn, manipulate people while pretending you're with him, then the sheep's clothing hides a different face, and you've lost connection to amazing grace. Listen to the inner child. God been speaking all the while. Closer than the air you breathe, closer than the things you see. Two fathers, one soul, one journey.
Hey, one goal. The outer child walks the land.
The inner child.
The inner child holds God's hand.
If you're looking for heaven, start within.
If you're looking for God,
Start within.
if you're looking for truth,
Start within.
because the voice you've been searching for
Has been speaking to you.
since the day of creation.
Spirit talker. Listen. Listen. If you are searching for God, stop looking above you for a moment and look within you. Many people spend their entire lives chasing God through another person's journey. They follow another man's testimony, another woman's revelation, another preacher's understanding, another book's interpretation. Yet God never asked you to live their journey. He gave you your own. The first place God touched you was not a church.
It was not a temple. It was not a mountain. It was not a religion.
The first place God touched you was within the seed of your father and the egg of your mother. Before your date of birth on earth, there was a date of conception. Before the outer child was born, the inner child already existed. The moment God breathed the breath of life into the seed of your father, resting within the egg of your mother, a conversation began between you and your creator. That conversation has never ended. Most people simply stop listening. You are the child of two fathers. Your father on earth gave you your outer body. Your true father in heaven gave you your inner spirit. One father helped create the vessel. The other father gave life to the vessel. One father is connected to your date of birth. The other father is connected to your date of creation. The outer child learns the world. The inner child remembers God. But as life moves forward, the voice of the outer child becomes louder and louder. The world teaches fear. The world teaches pride.
The world teaches comparison.
The world teaches masks. Soon the noise becomes so loud that you can no longer hear the quiet voice of the inner child. Yet that inner child never leaves the child and the child of God within you.
That child speaks through wisdom.
That child speaks through conscience.
That child speaks through intuition. That child often arrives as your first thought before fear changes it.
Many people call it intuition. Some call it discernment.
Spirit talker calls it the inner child speaking.
The question is,
Can you hear it?
when my children were growing up, I taught them a simple lesson.
If they faced a difficult situation, I would ask,
What would your dad do? Not because I wanted them to become me, but because I wanted them to pause and think. The moment they stopped and imagined my thoughts, they were having a conversation with my spirit. They were seeking wisdom. Likewise, when you stop and
what might my true father do?
you begin to have a conversation with God, wisdom enters the room.
Understanding enters the room.
Patience enters the room.
Love enters the room.
The answer may not come instantly, but when it comes, it often arrives in stillness. That is why God says,
Be still and know.
the inner child does not shout.
The inner child whispers.
The world shouts.
God whispers.
The devil confuses.
God clarifies.
The world creates noise.
God creates peace.
The more you tune into that frequency, the more you recognize the voice that has been with you since creation. The living word of God is not merely something you read. it is something you become. Every positive thought rooted in truth, love, forgiveness, growth, compassion, and wisdom strengthens your connection to the Spirit of God. Every negative thought rooted in hatred, pride, division, cruelty, and deception pulls you away from that frequency. You choose which voice to feed.
You choose which father to follow.
The outer child follows the world.
The inner child follows the Father.
And when the two begin walking together, wisdom is born. So if you are looking for God, start where He started. Look within. Listen to the inner child. Remember your journey. Remember your lessons. Remember your truth. Because God is not far away. He is closer than your next breath. The same breath He gave you at creation still speaks within you today. The question is not whether God is speaking. The question is, are you listening? Spirit talker.
Spirit talker. Before your date of birth, there was a date of creation. Before you took your first breath, God already knew your name. Listen. Listen. Everybody looking for God in the clouds up above, searching through religion but forgetting His love. They follow another journey, another man's path, but God gave you your own story. Do the math. Before the church, before the preacher, before the choir sang, but the world put labels on your spirit and your name. God breathed life in the seed of your father, resting in the egg of your mother. He went farther. Date of conception, that's the first hello. Date of creation, where your spirit starts to grow. Before you die out, before the hospital lie, the Father in heaven already knew your fight. Listen to the inner child, been talking all the while. God ain't far away. He's in every breath today. Two fathers, one soul, one body, one goal. The outer child may roam, but the inner child leads you home. Yeah. One Father on earth gave a body in the name. One Father in heaven lit the everlasting flame. One taught you to walk and survive through the rain. One whispers wisdom through the joy and the pain. But the world gets loud, yeah, the world likes to shout. Money, pride, fear, try to drown the spirit out. So many masks people wear just to fit in. They lose the voice of God, trying to please men. Inner child still speaking every day. First thought in your spirit before fear gets in the way. Some call it conscience, some call it intuition. Spirit talker calls it God's divine transmission. Listen to the inner child. Oh, been talking all the while. God ain't far away. He's in every breath today. Two fathers, one soul, one body, one goal. The outer child may roam, but the inner child leads you home. I taught my children when they didn't know what to do. Ask yourself a question and let wisdom walk through. What would Dad do before you make that move? Take a moment, slow down, let the answer prove. Not because they know my thoughts word for word, but because they stop and listen before they heard. Now imagine asking, what would my true father do? That's a conversation with God speaking through you. The answer may come quiet, not a thunder in the sky. Sometimes it's a feeling, sometimes it's a why. Sometimes it's a lesson hidden deep inside. Sometimes it's the truth that your pride tried to hide. Be still
And know
the world screams,
God whispers,
God whispers,
the world confuses,
God clarifies,
the world creates chaos.
God creates peace,
Ooh.
tuned into the frequency. Every loving thought raises your vibration. Every act that kind of strengthens your foundation. Forgiveness, wisdom, truth, and compassion, those are the fruits of God's holy action. But hatred, division, ego, and deceit can turn a sheep's heart into a wolf in the street. Don't use God's spirit just to tear people down. That's the devil wearing righteousness as a crown. The battle ain't outside, it's inside your chest. Which voice are you feeding? Which father knows best? The outer child chases what the world can see. The inner child remembers who God made you to be. Listen to the inner child. Listen to the inner.
Talking all the while.
Been talking all.
God ain't far away.
He's in every breath today.
Two fathers, one soul,
One body, one goal.
without a child may roam.
But the inner child leads you home. If you're looking for God, stop looking so far away. The breath you just took was His reminder. Spirit Talker. The conversation continues.